What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So you already know, guys, it's my favorite time of the week because I get to connect with all of you guys and I get to tell you guys how we are going to crush next week. All right, so what the game plan is going to be, what our approach to the markets is going to be next week, where all of those hidden gems lie. I know you guys appreciate this content as well. All right, so before we get into it though, I do want to say I understand we're in that festive season right now, all right, between Christmas and New Year's. A lot of you guys may be off work. A lot of you guys may have a lot of family responsibilities and obligations going on. So maybe a lot of things going on right now. And I don't want any of you guys to miss any of the content or any of the information that I'm putting out there, because there's a lot of value in the stuff that I'm putting out there and it will help a lot of you guys out. Okay, whether you're a beginner, whether you're a couple of months into the game, whether you're a couple of years into the game, all right? Regardless, I don't want any of you guys to miss out on any of the information, any of the content that I am sharing, okay? So I want to make sure that you guys have seen the last post that I dropped over in the Patreon, okay? Tons of value, packed with value on that one. You can see up here, 100% trade breakdown. It's a Patreon exclusive video, right? So if you haven't already, guys, please do make sure you check out that video, right? So I want to make sure that I'm doing putting in every effort that I can to ensure that you guys don't miss out on any of the content, right? Because it's super useful stuff and it will help and serve you guys a lot. That being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about next week in the markets, because there are some massive opportunities, big opportunities that you guys don't want to miss out on, right? You guys already know I have a duty of care to make sure that you guys are always in the best possible opportunities that are out there in the markets. And there's tons of information floating up there, you know, a lot of information, and really and truly what I'm trying to do is deliver you guys information that's going to put dollars in your pockets. That's the aim of the game. Okay, I want to give you guys slice through all the nonsense that's out there and just give you guys that information that you can use to take out there and get into some very successful opportunities. Before I get into those names, and there's 4 of them, right? So make sure you watch all of them. It's going to be 4 names that I'm going to be talking about in this video that have huge potential next week, right? When markets open up tomorrow. Before I get into that though, I want to set the scene very quickly and talk about what we saw at the back end of last week, because it's important. The market's like a story, and if you're able to understand that story, you're able to do exceptionally well from it, right? Put the pieces of the puzzle together. So if we look across the board, see S&P 500. On Friday, we saw a drop in the markets across the board. So pretty much everything was red. Everything was red in the markets. So it's like a sea of red across the board. And you can see it right here. You can see this drop on Friday from over $600 down to just above 590 on the SPY. Now, I've been in the markets a long time, okay? And what the market is exceptional at doing is throwing you off course, deviating you from where you want to be, okay? Blindsiding you. The market is just exceptional at that. I don't know why, don't ask me, but it is. So, especially for all my guys who are new to the markets, who don't have years and years of experience, this is the kind of thing that's going to throw you away from where you need to be. But I'm here to help you guys, okay? I'm here to help you. I'm here to ensure that the market doesn't displace you from where you actually want to be. And this is what the market did. This was just a displacement event. You can even see it here, right? So this is the weekly chart. It's how the market opened on the week, how the market closed on the week. At the low on Friday, when the market was trying to displace you, trying to draw you away from where you really wanted to be positioned, you can see that the market was higher than the low of the week, okay? So even though we had what seemed to be a scary drop in the markets, all right, on Friday, it was still higher than where the low was on the week. So the weekly change was still positive. So moving into next week, guys, we still have some very good upwards momentum in the markets, all right? So even on a weekly trend, you can see the market was still slightly ticking up. our expectation is we should continue this. We should see a follow through. Okay, so these continuation moves, these continuation events is going to be where you guys can make a lot of money. That being said, let me give you guys a couple of names. Okay, first one's going to be none other than Meta. Okay, Meta Platforms, you can see it looks very similar to the S&P. We saw that drop, which was again, some people may have bought into it. Some people may have believed that that was the true intended move when it wasn't. Dropped down to about 590. This thing is going over 600. Okay, this thing is going over 600. You're going to see 3, 4, 5% moves in this name as it climbs above 600, gets into that 620, 630 territory. Okay, this is going to go higher. This is an exceptional name with a lot of momentum behind it. What you're going to see with these names I'm going to go through with you guys is they are very thematic. Okay, these names are taking advantage of the biggest themes that we're seeing this year. And that is one of the secret sources to how I approach the markets and how I want you guys to approach the markets. Okay, so when I do my one-to-ones with the guys over the Patreon, I talk to them about how we identify these themes, how we go ahead and select those names that take best advantage of those themes. Because every year you're going to have themes. Next year is going to be different. The themes that we're talking about next year, it may be those that are in the mid cap, it may be those that are in the small cap, and then those are the names that we're going to focus on. But this year, we've done incredible things off these names because they've been taking advantage of the biggest themes this year, which is tech and AI. All right, next year is going to be slightly different, and we want to take advantage of those. So this is a name that's taking advantage of the themes of 2024, and we still have strong runway ahead of it. Now, this is the thing. Okay, so now you're going to ask, okay, so how do we go ahead and take advantage of it? Do we buy it here at, where is it? $599? No, guys, no. Listen, that's what I said. I want to give you guys that information that is going to maximize the dollars in your pocket using the tools and the opportunities that you have in the markets. Okay, so go in to buy a name like this here at $599. Yeah, you might make 5%, 8% in the short term, but no, we want to be making 100%. We want to be making 125%. That is how you utilize the amount of money you have and you grow it exponentially. Okay, this is the type of information that isn't readily available, but I want you guys to have it. Okay, we are using what we call the options market. Okay, the options market is a phenomenal place to go ahead and make a lot of money from the markets. I'm not out there buying Meta stock and just hoping it goes up 5% to go from here. No, I'm using the options market because that 5% change, that 8% change that we'll see in this name will generate 100%, 125% in the options market. And that's what we do all the time over at the Patreon, right? That's how we're able to go ahead and deliver these 100% returns, 125% returns to the members on a consistent basis. Right? I want you guys making explosive gains in the markets, explosive profits. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do it. Okay, so that's Meta, name number one. As I'm going to shoot through the other names, because I just saw the clock's ticking down right now. Tesla's another name. Okay, again, huge potential. This thing has gone quiet, it's gone dormant. Okay, what I want you guys to recognize and understand is these names go through dormant phases. When it goes through a dormant phase, that means it goes quiet, silent, not much activity. We have big things coming on the other side, and this is exactly what Tesla is setting up. It's going quiet so that you don't take advantage of it. Okay, so the market's got this phenomenal ability to do this. So see at 431, guys, this thing is going above $500 Q1 next year. But we want to be making money in a week, want to be making money in 2 weeks, right? That's 100%, 125%. So we are going to be using call options. Okay, call options is how we're going to be doing that. Call options allows you to get into this this financial instrument, and it will boost your returns massively once this thing starts moving higher. And that is what it's setting up to do. Now, Tesla, me personally, I'm waiting for a little bit more of a pullback. Okay, I want to see this drop around that 5%. Some of the other names are ready to go, but I want to see it drop about 5%. Then I'm going to slam hard in these call options. Okay, we're talking big, multiple $10,000 positions into the call options to go ahead and print the 100, 125%. There's going to be so much opportunity on this name as it goes from here to that 500 mark, to that 550 mark, and call options are going to print so heavily. If you guys want to absolutely just reverse the course of your lives, okay, change your financial position, move into a phase of prosperity from wherever you're currently now, this is one of the avenues that you want to be using, and I'm here to facilitate that for you guys. I'm here to help you every step of the way. So exactly what I did for myself. So I feel like a duty of care now to help you guys. So the next name is going to be Google. Phenomenal name, guys. This one, okay, this one has gone quiet. This one is cooling down. We know this one had explosive moves off the back of its involvement in autonomous vehicles and the developments over there. Not only that, we know the markets were loving this one from just an overall business perspective. Companies doing exceptionally well, whether you're looking at, its cloud business, whether you're looking at its YouTube business, it's doing really, really well, doing great things. This thing will be moving above 200 and it will settle in that 200, that low 200 range. It's sub 200 now. So that means that this thing easily has a good 10% uplift on this one. Again, you use call options, you can do exceptionally well, guys. Okay, so these are a couple of names that give you guys the advantage to generate this explosive 100, 125% utilizing call options. And again, it's what we do all the time. If you guys aren't already, make sure you're in the Patreon, especially make sure you're in the Patreon before markets open on Monday, because I will be dropping the exact contracts I'm getting into. All right, I didn't have time to get through that today. The exact contracts, the exact price level, strike prices, expiration dates, and the strategy to go with in terms of entry and exit. So you guys, there's no confusion. You guys have got that complete 360 strategy, that complete 360 approach to the markets, because next week is going to be a massive week. All right, mark my words. Most definitely, you want to be taking advantage of that. You don't just want to be sitting on the sidelines watching other people. I want all of you guys as a collective to just be doing incredible things in these markets, and all of you guys will. All of you guys, because I see the consistency. I see those in the comments. I see the same names. I see the same viewers. Okay, you guys all have a phenomenal future ahead of you, and one of those avenues that's going to allow you guys to get that and unlock that next level, that next step in your life, is most definitely the options market. All right, so I look forward to seeing all of you guys' success, and I'll catch all of you guys next time.